Hi, I'm qualified to give you life advice. I'm 24 years old and my name is Brian. Just a disclaimer, just because it's advice doesn't mean it's good advice. So really take everything with a grain of salt, and if you do take my advice, I didn't tell you to, you know, do anything. Advice number one, if you're going into college with the relationship, you might as well just put a timer on it and kiss it goodbye. The amount of people I've seen swapping saliva with randoms while claiming someone on their Instagram is it's a sight to behold, man. It's a lot of people. So not saying that you can't be the exception, but you're probably gonna be the rule. Number two, if you get money, don't buy designer clothes. Designer clothes are not gonna make you look any better, okay? If you're not able to afford the lifestyle, and I would even argue, even if you could, putting designer clothes on is like getting a giant gash right down the middle, right? And you need stitches, you need surgery, and instead you go to the school nurse and they give you an ice pack and a band-aid. Is that gonna fix anything? No, I mean, it looks a little bit better. That's it. The only difference is you spent like $1,000 on skinny ass jeans. Number three, if you have friends that are asking you to spin the block or go on drills, you should probably find new friends because I don't know, you might go to jail. That's probably the worst thing that could happen. My friend, he went on a drill and then he got 20 to life. Now he's getting drilled. Number four, you should definitely not call your ex because it's just embarrassing. She's probably gonna be with her friends at the time. And they're probably just gonna record you on Snapchat, and then they're gonna post you on their close friends and just laugh at you in unison. So you probably shouldn't do that, especially after a night out. Number five, if your friend calls you pussy for not doing something, you should probably not do it. Because one time my friend told me to do something, and number six, the earlier you do this, the better, and this is actually serious advice. Please invest. Any amount of money works, but when I say invest, don't select certain companies, okay? Unless if you really believe in them long term. But if you're gonna invest, I would highly recommend doing indexes like ETFs and stuff that track the S&P 500. Like for example, me personally, I do VOO, right? VOO, and I do VXUS. VOO, it's basically all the top 500 companies in the S&P 500, you know what I'm saying? That's kind of aggressive because it's only US stocks. VXUS is everything outside of VOO, basically, that is also at the top, just nothing US. So that way you get all the diversity and you kind of hedge your, I guess you could say, risk towards something else. And please correct me if I'm wrong, but another thing worth considering is that annually, I think the percentage gains is about 10% per year. Every 10 years is a double up. So if you just think about compound interest, that's a lot of money that could stack up real quick. And literally time is your best friend. So that's something I'm not going to joke about. Literally do that. Combined with six, I want to talk about seven. Max out your Roth IRA. Number eight, before you go to a girl's house, don't eat anything dairy. Not even sour cream, no cheese, nothing. Because you might end up killing the mood just because it's probably going to smell really bad on top of what smell is already about to happen, you know? So, number nine, don't take honey packs with your homeboys. Number 10, don't take honey packs before going to the gym with your homeboys. Serious tip, don't ignore school. And I'm not saying this like, oh, go be a good kid. You should be looking forward to going to school. And I know that people hate the academics or they try to skip out, but you're doing yourself a disservice because school is the only place where you could get funded for your passions for free. So it's like a melting pot of shit to try. You never know if you might find yourself. For some people that I've seen, I just don't understand why they run away from school, basically. Because it's literally the place where you go to make connections, you learn to do things socially, and you could truly find what you're good at. You know, that's why they have a bunch of teams, a bunch of clubs, a bunch of talents that you could get into, all for free. Now, if you want to make money, right, and you want to be successful, just the hard truth, go to college with a STEM degree. Okay, you need to get a STEM degree or something special, because people nowadays are saying that college is a scam. And okay, fair argument if you didn't graduate with the art appreciation degree or something that's not as rigorous, right? And if you're in university, congrats, you made it to the big leap. But I will say that you need to start doing a bunch of shit to your resume. Get a head start on certifications. A lot of people, they're not on the certification path when they're in school. They're only thinking about academics. That's gonna separate you a little bit, okay? On top of that, you need to start looking for internships straight from freshman year. Like, I don't mean to stress you out, but this is a very different market. You are gonna be stressed out if you come out as senior year with nothing on your belt. Now, if you're not going down the college path because you just dislike school and academics, right? No knock to you, all right? I will tell you, go to trade school. This is the easiest way to become a millionaire, and I'm not joking, because this is not some mainstream advice, okay? Private equity is buying out a ton of businesses, right? I don't know if you noticed, but maybe you have someone that's in the trades and they have their own company. They're buying them out. But the thing is that they're buying them out for like a exorbitant amount that's like really exaggerated, overpriced. Only caveat is you have to work in your company for like a certain amount of time, and then you're able to sell it off with a bonus. You know, that bonus is like a multi-million-dollar bonus that you get for the sale of the business and like kind of hanging on. So if you do want to be successful, pick up a trade. On top of that, it's also very, very in demand because everybody has been told to go to college, and now we have an oversaturation problem. I'm running out of phone storage, so those are my tips for now. But if you really enjoyed the video and you just like the way I look and talk, like, comment, and subscribe, please. But for real though, they say I'm supposed to have a niche or whatever and like grow from that. But honestly, I talk about everything. So if you enjoy my perspective, don't be a stranger. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.